hello there. Welcome back. Today we're doing another 20th anniversary. Which game is it this time, I hear you ask? It is Batman Begins for the PS2. The PS2 part should be pretty self-explanatory for my channel if you've been here before. If not, I do movie tie-ins on PlayStation 2. But we're doing Batman Begins. It is developed by Eurocom. Oh, hang on. I have a friend calling. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Rodney Copperbottom from Robots. He's ringing to tell me that Eurocom also developed this game. If you want to check out that, it's gonna be somewhere. There'll be links. Anyway, back to Batman. Yeah, Batman Begins. I've not played the game. I've watched the movie, but not played the game. Well, that's not true. I played like the first level, just to test that the disc actually works, which thus far it does. But yeah, so as far as I'm aware, the gameplay is not too dissimilar from the Arkham Asylum games. I mean, it's a beat 'em up. You can't really go wrong in many areas, which is a complete lie. But you know how it is. So, without further ado, let's start cleaning this bad boy, because Mr. Batman, filthy. Wow. No, he just needs a bit of a scrub. That's fine. He's not filthy. So we're going to start with the stickers, like normal. We'll get them nice and pretty. Then we'll strip everything out and give it like a proper wipe down with some general purpose cleaner. So, without further ado, let's get these stickers off. And if we can get a nice camera angle for it. Hopefully, unlike a previous video, I won't have to waste time fixing up the sticker residue coming off. Because I pulled it off badly. Oh, this is coming off real nice. I like that. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Considering the sticker has been on there for a couple years. When did I get this? Must have been like 3 years ago or something. Something close to. Look at that. Already looking way better. You can see more of Mr. Batman. So these circle stickers, especially with my gloves on, they are a little bit harder to get off, or at least get started. So I'll use my trusty plastic razor. Make sure I got the right edge on, of course. And just sort of slide that under in areas. I'll try not to get the shadows in the way. Because I need to invest in some better lighting. But hopefully, I may have got my hopes up too soon with that other sticker coming off nicely. This one is being stubborn as hell. I'll try the other side, because maybe I just got a blunt edge of the thing. And we just need it to lift up enough to get a grip on it. Go. It's looking like it's getting a bit more give now. Hopefully. Still being something of a pain in the butt, but we'll see how we go with this. Here we go. Ooh, it's coming off in. Let's get close to that. Ah, perfect. It came off a bit weird. It's left a bit of a. Yep, there you go. You can see the each sort of crack noise that it made. But yeah, that's that sticker gone. Look at this bad boy. He's clean already. Well, not entirely. Just, you know, mostly clean. No stickers on the back we need to remove. That's good. On the inside, we have a disc and a manual. Very important to have in my collection. If only I had started with that mindset when I started collecting. Unfortunately, got some things to catch up on, but not this one. Batman's all good. We got a manual. We got Mr. Batman disc. We'll pop that out of here. So we'll be cleaning the disc. Can't do too much about the scratches with my current tools. I think there is one scratch, if I can get a good lighting on it. You can kind of see it a little bit. Like right there. There we go, as it catches the light. That looks concerning. But from what testing I've done of the disc, it does seem to work okay. So hopefully it'll stay that way. But anyway, I can move the disc out of the way, and we'll pop out this sleeve. It's different from the bottom today. Everybody likes a good bottom. Perfect. I hope that quote doesn't come back to bite me. Alrighty. You can kind of see where that circle sticker used to be. But anyway, that's a fine detail that we don't need to go into, because with any luck, we're about to remove it. So, yeah. Starting with the outside. Inside looks pretty good actually. Some smudges like the fingerprint here, which may or may not be mine, I don't know. I hope it's not. But anyway, let's get into it. So, just going to use some general purpose cleaner, Windex in my case. It's like a surface and glass cleaner, I think this particular one was. Let's get that nice and wet. And we'll grab our microfiber cloth and we'll give it a good old rub. I do have to say, it is weird not having to remove sticker residue this time, because basically all the other ones that I've done on the channel required some amount of getting rid of stickers, which usually takes the bulk of the time. So today is probably just gonna be, you know, quick wipe down. I've lost my wet spot. Good job me. So we'll make a new one. This time, for fun, we'll wet the cloth first. Using way too much, probably. Whoops, we made a wet spot there too. Did not mean to do that. It's just problem solved. Close enough to solved anyway. That a good old rub. It looks like there may be some marks underneath plastic sleeve, which is a bit of a pain because I don't like going under there if I can help it. Just because I don't want to stretch out the plastic sleeve to make it like hang like half off the box, which I've seen on some cases. But there's probably a lot more tolerance for that sort of thing than I'm giving it credit for. But yeah, it's a little bit of a mark around the sticker there. It's hard to see because my lighting setup's not great. But we'll try and get around the edges of that without doing too much damage to the official PlayStation sticker, which that looks to have gotten it. Yeah, cool stuff. Alrighty. So that's basically the outside gonna rub. We got some liquid and stuff underneath from that wiping, but we kind of want to go under there anyway. As much as I don't like to, but it needs cleaning under there too. That's that. We'll have, yep, there you go. You can see the finger streak that I've left. That's like underneath the plastic. Yeah, so we need to get under there. What's the best way to do that? Honestly, I don't know. I'm still in the process of figuring out all this cleaning stuff. So what are we doing? What do we want to do? Alright, I don't like how thick this is for getting under there. Might switch to some paper towel. To try and conserve, we will only rip off a part of one. Because if you're anything like me, you use way too much paper towel. Alright, use the dodgy bit first. And fold that up to a nicer shape. Do we use a cleaner? No, I think I'm just gonna wipe it. So I think most of it is just like old finger marks and stuff, or like dust and the like, which this seems to be getting rid of for the most part already. And see, this is the part I don't like about going under the sleeve. So I'll try and do a demo in a second here. There you go, that actually got rid of, can't see the finger line anymore. Good stuff. Yeah, no, that's okay. I think we survived. That's good. Might be a little bit off than it used to be, but nothing too crazy. Cool stuff. Cool. Let's do the inside. So we'll put that old one away as like a drying thing, and because we don't want to waste this half of it, we will get into the nooks and crannies with that. Let's get that stuff out of the way. Let's clean up the frame a little bit, because we can't expect the games to be held to a cleaning standard that I cannot keep myself. Just don't pay attention in that regard to my other videos. So this is just like a general surface clean. There's not really anything too bad in terms of having to like deep clean it. So we're just giving it a big old rub around the areas so that there is that fingerprint. You can kind of sort of see a little bit in certain lights. There we go. It's like someone's come along and like that with their finger. May or may not have been me, because I tested it when I got this like several years ago. But I'm assuming it's not me. I hope it's not me. But there'll be no proof whether it was me or not. So I get to control the truth in that. And the truth is that it was not me. So this appears to be good to me. Let's take a look in the finger grips, or whatever the appropriate word is for it. Actually, it's not too bad this time. Usually they're quite filthy, if not to the naked eye, then to the bit of cloth you use to clean it. Do the edges here. One over. This top and bottom as well. Let's try and keep that in frame. Gotta be better at that. There we go. Cool. Yeah, whoops. Upside down. There's a little bit of a wet spot there that still needs to dry in places, so we'll grab that bit of paper towel we had earlier. We'll just try and grab that into the nooks and crannies to make sure everything is dry, particularly on this side, because that's where the manual goes. I don't want my manual to get wet, because that does damage, and usually when you're buying these second-hand, they've already got enough of that to go around. Particularly if it happens to be like a manual in an old ex-rental copy, where they've glued the freaking manual to the side. That's always a pain in the butt. Still have no idea how to remove them. I've got a copy of Alone in the Dark, the 2008 game, on the Nintendo Wii that is in an ex-rental case. It has the manual. It is glued in, but the case is not like an original Wii case, because I guess they swapped it out for whatever reason when they made the rental version. So I guess one day I might try and do that, get rid of a manual from the thing. But that, I'm actually quite liking that. It's very nice and clean. Yeah, awesome stuff. Cool, we'll put that aside, because we want to take a look at the disc. So basically all I'm going to do is using the Windex again, the general purpose cleaner, and the microfiber cloth, not a paper towel, because it may or may not be too rough on the disc, and we're just going to clean it. Well, we're not going to circularly clean it, because that's bad. So we'll grab our microfiber cloth, which is always a mess, because I'm messy. Grab the Windex, wet some stuff. Again, probably using way too much. Because what's ever happened by going overboard instead of underboard? And going in the inside out, so start there, straight line, out, we're gonna give it a clean. Because if we go circular, that's bad, don't do that. There is a bit of distance between that. I'm not demonstrating the thing to not do by doing the thing that I'm telling you to not do. So, that big old wipe. It is looking better. Which I thought there was going to be more scratches. I mean, there's still plenty. It's just, you know, less than I thought. Now, get a dry spot. And just make sure it's properly dried out, because we don't want any potential molding or anything to be happening, because that's bad. I have had some discs grow mold on it. Whoops. Oops. There we go. Almost lost it. There we go. Still more or less scratchy. Just giving it a wipe is not going to change that. I do need to figure out how best to remove some of the scratches to make it a bit more pretty. But the single most important thing is that it works, and thus far this disc has proven itself to be working. So if we grab our case, get rid of that microfiber cloth for now, and we can stick it back in to its rightful place. There we go. Hopefully that click is nice. I have a noise suppression filter on, so hopefully that hasn't killed too much of the good stuff. Oh yes, if you want to get cheat codes and special offers, words, too hard, from EA, you can register here. I'm going to assume this doesn't go anywhere. If not, have fun registering the game. If it's still not registered, because I didn't buy this brand new, so has anybody ever actually done that? I don't know. Oh, there's the manual there. Sneaky. Alright, flop that out. We'll grab our bit of manual. And we'll slide it back into where it should be. Very awkwardly, and it's probably never going to fit the same way that it did when I pulled it out. Because it's always a pain in the butt to line up. I say as I think I just about got it on the first go and everything. Might want to move it just up just a tiniest smidge, because it's kind of all but poking out the bottom of the sleeve there. So nudge it up a little, and hopefully we haven't just reversed. I think we did. Dang it. Alright, one more go, and then we'll call it done. Cool. This is probably going to be the worst job. Had I just left it the first time, we would have been fine. Okay, I think this is going to be the one. Alright, this I think will do nicely. It's always annoying when I stand it up, I can't quite get it all in frame. Unless it's like directly contacting the table. But in any case, that is The Batman Begins, or just Batman. Batman Begins, not... Drop the from Batman. Yeah, cool. Batman Begins. Cool. Alrighty. So, yeah, I'll be playing through this on the channel. I look forward to seeing you there, either at the time, because it'll be a live stream, or after the fact, because you're awesome. I'm awesome too. We'll see. Goodbye.